Grand Rising, my friend. God day. A few things. We're going to do our Operation Greatness podcast chapter meeting shortly. This is Action Pod number 42. This is Good versus Evil Part 2. This is very compelling. This is going to be really eye-opening and thought-provoking for you. We're going to talk about the war within each one of us between good and evil. And that's why the light is kind of like I'm half in the dark and half in the light. That's within each of us. That's within you. And I want you to recognize that within yourself. And we're going to talk about this so that everyone can see this in themselves using the example of President Trump and Elon Musk. Because they're on a grand stage. You are here to be in the light, in your purpose, to make sure that good is triumphing over evil within yourself. You're going to want to do this Operation Greatness Freeing the Matrix Action Pod number 42. And it's really the human experience. We're going to put this up on the stage in the spotlight as it pertains to Elon Musk and President Trump specifically, and yet you're going to relate this to the choice you are making every moment about which wins within you. This is this is liberational for every one of us, and I want you to make sure that you're doing this full Operation Greatness podcast yourself. So, to make sure that you're even getting my posts when you, like, if you're one of my, whatever it is now, let's do a refresh and see what it is currently here. My 183,915 X Twitter followers, then go to the top of my profile and hit that little bell because you want to make sure that you're getting the notification. I haven't recorded this Operation Greatness podcast yet. I think my intention is I'll make it as a commitment. I'll try to honor that to give you the podcast when it's done by 4 p.m. Pacific time. I made that commitment yesterday and I think it was ready at like 4:22 p.m. so I didn't quite succeed in that intention and we'll see about today. I can anyway, but make sure that you get the notifications because I mean, I'll show you how great the oppression level, this is evil, and this is the systems that control most of society, even on the quote free speech platform. I mean, like my last, well, let's see, 23 hours ago, it says here, but notice this, it only has, let's see, 2,465 views out of my 183,915 people who have asked to receive my views, and yet even my pinned post from 23 hours ago is only, I mean, that's 99% oppression level, meaning almost everyone who has asked to receive my post is not getting them. They're being oppressed. That would be 1,800. So it's a little less than 99%, maybe like 88%, 88.7% oppression level, even on my pinned post. And yet the post from 26 minutes ago that I made, I was just sharing like a great Linkin Park song that oh no, I was watching Linkin Park while I was looking at this. No, this was actually a great video that I shared with Tom McDonald, and he's talking about Tom Hanks essentially while insulting the intelligence of every President Trump supporter. And that was a great video. And look at that, it only got 90 views. So that So notice, let's go back to the top here, because 183,915 people, so 99.9% oppression level, that would be 180 people, 184 people out of 184,000 people getting to see my post. That would be meaning 1 out of 1,000 people who have asked to see my posts are able to see my post. That would be 184 people, right? That's like incredible oppression level, 99.9%. And yet that post only got 90 views. So that's even less than half of 184 people. So that's like 99.99%, I think. I don't know if I'm doing the math correctly. But in other words, almost everyone is being oppressed, even on the quote free speech platform. Anyway, so make sure that you're one of the lucky 1 in 1,000 people, or well, anyway, it's even here, the systems of evil are in control, and it's up to every one of us to make sure that we are freeing ourselves from this oppression. And we're doing that. Make sure you're doing this as well through going to freeingthematrix.com and joining us in our Freeing the Matrix Mastermind, because we're creating that. We have together helped 1.72 billion people become very wealthy, living their Dharma through freeingthematrix.com and Operation Greatness. This is the greatest thing we have ever done and the higher purpose of our lives. That means you doing this yourself right here now through freeingthematrix.com. So make sure that you're on board for this. This is the higher purpose of your life as well. And I mean, like going back to my Twitter, make sure that you're getting these posts by hitting that notification bell, and do that on YouTube as well. I mean, like my YouTube, I only have this is my backup account. My other one was, let's just say we can't even talk about it here. And make sure that when you subscribe, when you join my channel, Dan Klatt 9204, then you subscribe, but when you're subscribing, get notified of all posts as well. I mean, you're meant for so much more. Relish every moment. You're liberating humanity here. I mean, these are just I don't know, I guess they're the featured videos that YouTube shares, but under the videos, only you determine whether good triumphs over evil. Which wins? That was the podcast. That was part one. So you're going to want to make sure that you see that as well. That's part one. Good versus evil. Every moment you are deciding the winner. So we're doing part two shortly, and you want to be on that for sure. That's good versus evil, part two, the war within, looking at how this is with you and every one of us. This battle is going on moment by moment, and yet we're talking about specifically Elon Musk and President Trump, and we're looking at their actions because you can see that war playing out very vividly. And this is going to be, I believe this will be liberational for every one of us. So make sure that you're seeing this and joining us in freeingthematrix.com. Join us in our freeingthematrix.com mastermind. Nothing matters more than all of us doing this, and we're doing this through Twitter and through Facebook and all our social media. So it's even serving each of these platforms. So there's no reason for Twitter to oppress me at this level, other than that its algorithm is designed to hurt Twitter ultimately. I mean, I realize the intention. Elon Musk posted about this, I don't know, about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And he said that the algorithm is designed to keep people on Twitter. And yet, by me leading people to freeingthematrix.com and joining us in our Freeing the Matrix Mastermind, we're using Twitter and we're transforming the lives of every one of our online friends on Twitter/X. I mean, like all of my 183,915 people, no one left behind. We are leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating every one of our online friends. This is the higher purpose of Twitter/X and Elon buying it. And so this is aligned with humanity's dharma because all of us together are creating that we have become the best version of ourselves, and we have led, inspired, transformed, and liberated 1.72 billion people, helping them become very wealthy, living their dharma, where they are stepping up and being that inspired visionary leader of all of their online friends. And this is the greatest thing every one of us has ever done in the higher purpose of our lives. And we're doing this through Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, all the TikTok, all the social media sites we use. All of us are connected online, and now we are stepping up and transforming the lives of every one of us. So this includes you, absolutely. You're the one who is initiating this because we're reaching 1.72 billion people by you leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating all of your online friends, no one left behind, who are then stepping up and transforming their 1,200 friends. That's 1,440,000 people who are transforming their 1,200 people. That's 1.72 billion people. So this is happening online on all of our places where we hang out, like Twitter. So this is actually serving Twitter and Facebook and all the places where you are. And it's all of us working together and expelling evil from our lives, making sure that good has triumphed over evil. So join us for this very, very important podcast. This is Operation Greatness Freeing the Matrix Action Pod because you're taking action on it and you're being that inspired visionary leader it is your destiny to be right here. And make sure that you're getting my notifications on Facebook, and Twitter, and wherever you are, as well as on YouTube. So make sure that you're subscribed here because that's where, and then watch yesterday's version of that, which it was an hour long, part one on YouTube. That was good versus evil. Every moment you're deciding the winner. So do this yourself. Do this right now through freeingthematrix.com and be part of our Freeing the Matrix Mastermind. Nothing matters more than this for every one of us. So look for our Operation Greatness podcast number 42 by 4 p.m. today. And right now, though, go to freeingthematrix.com and join us in our freeingthematrix.com mastermind. This is the most important work every one of us has done. This is the higher purpose of your life as well as every one of our lives, because this is how good is triumphing over evil. Thank you very much.